Have you seen all the ads for the Always Pan? I have, and I bought one. So today I'm going to show you if the Always Pan is worth it. It's an 8-in-1 pan that's shaped like a wok. It's about 8 inches in diameter. And so I'm going to open it up right now and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So it comes with some stuff. It comes with a spatula that has a hole in it that is a very unique function for this pan. You can rest it on the handle. Comes with a steamer pot that made me very worried about how it's gonna steam, because usually you have a big pot of boiling water and then you have enough room for it to steam up to another place. But let's talk about that later. Also comes with a little packet that comes with instructions. And it comes with a natural sponge which you rehydrate in water. It's pretty cute. And it comes in with a little place card that is all clipped together. I don't know why this was very intriguing to me. That comes with a gold paper clip. Like, what? I also got additional plates for additional $40. It's usually $50, but I got it on sale. So I got these plates mainly for food photography, because I'm an Instagrammer. You can follow my Instagram below. Out some of the functions. I didn't test it all out. I tested out the boiling function, which you just saw there. It boiled pretty fast in about 5 minutes. I also tested out a fried egg without any oil. Coincidentally, that egg did not stick as much as I thought it would. Like a stainless steel pan, you would have not been able to get that out. But with this pan, there's barely any residue with this pan. It's pretty clean I didn't put any oil in it. It's pretty clean for a non-oiled pan. So then I tested out I oiled the pan. I just wiped off the pan, all the excess. I don't want anything to burn. And I added some oil. And I tested out with the oil and egg. And so with this, when you add oil to the egg, it did not stick. You can move the egg around. It was pretty non-stick. You can see that it moves around, leaving no residue. The oil, that's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at that perfectly fried egg. And there's no residue, and you can see the oil. And you don't have to use that much oil. I think you can just use a spray and you can use it. So now we're going to test the steam function. I was worried that it was a little shallow to steam. But then I just covered the pan as a little bit, just covered the pan barely with water, and then I tried it out. I just had some spinach in my fridge, so I just tested out with spinach, and it went pretty well for a shallow steam. For a shallow steam, as you can see, there's not much water in the pan. And I just had some spinach in the fridge. So it's just a test, so I just steamed some spinach. The water boiled pretty fast. So once I saw the water starting to boil, I put the spinach in and covered the lid. And in about a minute, the spinach steamed. It was a very shallow steam. and I was afraid the water was gonna boil up to the pan, but it didn't. It steamed really well. Um, it steamed really well, like chopsticks, because I'm Asian, you know. It steamed pretty well, and so now since it's steamed, I had to check out. Yeah, I was afraid it was gonna bubble up, but it didn't. So now I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna stir fry in this thing. So I tested out with sauteed garlic spinach. So as you can see, I waited till the pan was hot. You check it with water. You check if it's hot. You check it with water, and if it's sizzled, it's hot. I added some oil. I sauteed the garlic, and with the garlic, when it gets some pans, when it gets really hot, it burns. The garlic burns instantly. So this pan, it's sauteed, it caramelized, it toasted. I don't know, but it browned the garlic and it smelled so good. And you see it just rested on the handle. I usually have this metal utensil right next to my pots and pans when I'm cooking. But now I don't really use it because I have this metal handle. This handle with a spatula. It's so useful. Like what? And I sauteed it down for about a minute. Turned off the heat when it's halfway cooked because the residual heat is going to cook it more. And like right about here, I turned the heat down. And it went pretty well. It cooked it thoroughly. It was an even heat. It was kind of pretty cool. The thing I wanted to know is that with this pan, I wanted to do a frittata if I wanted to bake in it. If I had to go transfer the stove to the oven, that's not this pan. This pan is not oven safe. This pan is it's not that useful. Like a stainless steel pan, you can transfer from the stove to the oven. That's one of the perks I love about a stainless steel pan. But with this pan, you can't do that. That's one of the functions I would like to add. And I wish this had it. Do I think this is worth $145? No. Do I think it's a good pan? Yes. I think this is a perfect pan for a minimalist, for a college student. But a real cook, you know that this is not a good pan if you cannot transfer it from a stove to an oven. I would spend $145 on two pans, a Dutch oven or a really good stainless steel pan. I think that's where your money should be at, because you can't even make a frittata. You can put this in the oven. Like, what is it? What is it for? So my rating for this pan would be 6 out of 10, and that's very generous for what it does. I tested out some more, like I made gravy out of it. I made some sauce. I made fried rice with it. It's pretty good for a non-stick pan, but I really wanted to be oven safe for it to be like an 8 out of 10 pan. So it's not go out and get it now. It's if you have the money and if you're a minimalist, then this is for you. But if you're a collector like me and you're a foodie and you love cooking, this could wait. I'd rather you go get a Dutch oven or a really good stainless steel pan for the money you would spend on this pan. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the FoodieFam, guys.